What's up, you guys? Welcome back to WideBody Nation. A lot of people have been asking me about the 2023 price increase. And folks, it's not a question of if, it's a question of how much. Now, I'm going to show you prices for metals, prices for shipping, a lot of things in this video, but I really think it boils down to two options Dodge slash Chrysler slash Stellantis has for our 2023 model year coming up. And we're not going to be talking much about 2024 and the EV shenanigans. We're going to be talking about normal, either whether you order it or whether you get it off a dealer lot, 2023 Chargers, Challengers, Durangos, etc., etc. All right? So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, turn it from red to gray. Leave a comment below on what you think or what you need from me, because I make these videos mainly for you guys, honestly, so you guys can negotiate those choppy waters and get yourselves a good deal on a Scat, on a Cat, on an RT, on a Durango, Trackhawk, etc., etc. Speaking of all those models, we have our theft deterrent straps from destroyer1320.com. I got the Challenger here. I got the Charger here. Notice the QR code on here for easy installation. We also have TRX 1500, Durango, Trackhawk, and more coming to you guys very, very soon. I get that a lot. Hey, let me get a Durango. Let me get a Trackhawk. Let me get a TRX protected. All right? We got you. It just takes a little bit because we got to quality control. We got to do the dot the I's, cross the T's, do the beeps, do the bops. All right? So destroyer1320.com, code WBN for 20% off. That's the best discount code out there because it's me and you got it. All right? So with that being said, with these cars, these 2023s, first thing, Dodge website, you're going to go to shopping tools, you're going to go to view incentives and offers, and you're going to check out your options. Now, right now, it is the beginning of September 2022. Whew, it's almost 2023. Usually I'm behind, not ahead of myself, but when it's 2022 and it's the only model year, this is what you're going to see right here. You're going to see this. You're going to see this. When the 2023s come out and Dodge happens to get around to updating their website because they're so slow, you're going to see 2022 and 2023. Now, with that being said, you're going to need to look out for the difference in the deals, because usually the outgoing model year, like the 2022s in this case, are going to be much, much cheaper than the 2023s. And by cheaper, I mean financing incentives, a lower APR, right, a lower interest rate, lease incentives. Little tricky to explain, but we can do more videos on leasing. I have plenty, but we can do more. And cash off. So your cash off, obviously, on an outgoing model year is going to be higher nine times out of 10 than your incoming year, which is going to be the 2023 in this case. So keep your eye on the Dodge website. As soon as the 2023s pop, expect the 2022s to maybe get a little bit more incentivized, right? On all the categories, the three categories I just said. Now, here's the problem maybe with the price increase. I have the 3-year chart for aluminum here, and you guys can see in early-ish 2022, aluminum was up by almost 100% compared to early 2020. So that means it was double the price. And aluminum is one of the most used metals in your cars today. And please excuse the puppies drinking water right now, so that might be what you hear in the background. But the aluminum is used a ton, either alloys, straight aluminum. So it's driving up costs, okay? Raw materials drive up costs. Furthermore, shipping. Since late 2019, early 2020, shipping has in some cases doubled from overseas, tripled, quadrupled right here. This is a quadruple right here from 2,000. It's almost more than it's almost a quintuple. $2,000 to $10,000 per average shipping container rate. Okay, now we're back down to about $6,000 as the index compared to about 2,000 ish here. So I mean, shipping costs, raw materials, if they're coming from overseas, or if semiconductors or whatever it may be, whatever goes in your car, those prices are going up too, folks. I mean, they are leveling out, but they are not back to historic trend lines, okay, folks? Like, right here, not a good time. Not a good time, not a good time. Oh, sweet, it's going down. But it's still double, almost triple what it was in 2019, which is like the regular times before, before the pandemic, all right? Furthermore, and I think I've said that already, the U.S. customer or consumer price index for new cars and trucks is certainly up. We are up, you know, 15 to 20% depending on what type of vehicle you're talking, just from 2020. So if a car cost 50,000 in 2020, depending on the vehicle, it could be costing 55 to 60,000 just based on the MSRP. That's not based off of dealer markups. That's not based off of a lot of other market trends that are tending to skew upward, right? We're just talking MSRP here, folks. So, and we're also not even talking special editions, all right? So, everything that I've shown you is pointing this way. It's pointing up. Used vehicles, obviously used vehicle index is way up. I mean, it's like a absolute curve right here. It is not linear, it is a curve. So, hard to say that the prices will stay very steady, all right, folks? Now, what can you guys do and what should you expect? I think Dodge has two options. I think they're either going to raise the MSRP by a lot, let's say by 6 to 10%, okay? But then they're going to offer power dollars again, so you think you're getting a good deal, right? Because if they raise it 6 to 10%, a $50,000 car would maybe be $55,000, but then they can bring back power dollars, offer you, maybe up to $10 a horsepower off, and then you'd be at $48.50 off. But then they get you on the interest rate, right? Because interest rates are much higher right now, and that's because of the Federal Reserve, not because of Dodge, not because of banks. Like the federal funds rate right now is way higher than it was this time last year. It is, I mean, I could look it up for you guys, but that is the reason you're seeing interest rates go so high, because the Fed has been hiking rates by almost 1% every month for the past few months, which is a lot, all right? Or Dodge could only do a slight price increase, right? As you guys saw, most of the charts were up and then kind of flattened off, but still high, right? Up, flattened off, oh, it's going down, but it's still high. If that is the case, Dodge could maybe only raise prices by 1-2%, which is much more normal. Inflation, the target inflation rate every year is about 2.2% from the Fed. That is their target. Obviously, we are in extraordinary times, so it has been negative inflation at one point. Now it's very high inflation, so we're going back and forth right now. But if Dodge wanted to just be like slow and steady, they got rid of power dollars already. You guys know, I mean, I haven't been making power dollars videos. That's why I haven't been making them, because there's no power dollars left. That's the moral of the story, all right? So, Dodge can either raise it by a little bit, like 1%, 2%, 3%, 3% max, or they could raise by 6 to 12%, let's say 10% as the average, and then re-offer power dollars as their final, salute to the Hemi engine in these two cars, which you guys are looking at right here. But something tells me these graphs right here, we're gonna be seeing a pretty significant increase here, folks. I don't know. Hard to say. Keep your eye out. Make sure you guys are getting pre-approved at your local credit unions, at your bank of choice, at the bank that you've been working with for a long time, so that you guys are going in with, one in the chamber, ready to rock, with a check in the chamber, as they would say, and then you don't have to be subject to the dealer financing or whatever it may be. Our brand new golden retriever puppy, he is squeaking away at his toy, so I guess this is the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think about the upcoming price increases for 2023 models. You basically can't order 2022s anymore, so stay tuned. Make sure you watch that 2023 ordering video, and I will see you guys for the next video. Stay safe out there, and like I said, we'll see you for the next video.